morning, Mr. Kartek. How you doing?
Good morning, Disturbed. Not bad yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. A little bit of cotton planting to do, and then I think I'm probably done for the day.
Yeah, I've got a bit of soybean planted to finish off and sell a few more 1,000 litres, so yeah, shouldn't take too long.
You were mighty confident at the end of last time.
Yes. Soybeans for the win.
Nope. Cotton is the future.
We will see, won't we?
Awesome. I will chat to you in a bit.
Okay, mate. Catch you later.
So up at the store, because I need to get some more seed and some liquid fertilizer to finish off planting the cotton. I can't be bothered to plough in the new field. I'm pretty confident that what we have is going to be more than enough cotton to get us across the line. We obviously finished with rather a lot of money in the bank, and I think we're pretty close to being done, if I'm honest. So if I can get some seed in here, we will go finish up the planting, and then I think we will probably skip ahead to the next day where I have some oats to harvest, and we'll need to get the cotton fertilized once more, and then finale showdown, cotton versus soybeans. Should be an interesting race to the finish, I think. I have done a little bit whilst we were getting prepped, but I ran out of seed and liquid fertilizer, so we had to go and do some shopping. But yeah, I'm confident that there will be enough cotton in this field to finish things off. Just without courseplay, ploughing in another plot of land just feels like it's going to hurt. So I'm going to take the gamble. And we only need a few 100,000, 325,000. So, and you know me, I may or may not have tested this. May or may not. I think you can guess that I did test it. So I was running on a worker, so we probably need to set GPS up, and possibly unsurprisingly, well, maybe not, I forgot to turn my tablet on, so don't have sim dashboard running at the moment, so we will do it manually. Get these last few rows planted. There we go. Okay. Hopefully. Probably helps if you turn GPS on once you've set it as well. I wanted to use the JCB as well, so you may or may not remember that we had the Massey running on the planter at the end of the last video, because I was planning to do some ploughing, but we ran out of time. That is part of the joy of trying to fit recording around two people's jobs. So, yeah, having some GPS issues, I suspect the problem between the keyboard and the chair. So I think Kartek is selling the last of his soybean harvest. We got everything sold last time, and I think he's just got a tiny bit of seeding to do and some fertilizing, and then he'll probably want to push on to the next day. So I don't think he would want to wait for me to plough all of that, because that's going to take a while. This is a nice tractor. As I said in the last video, I really like the look of JCBs, and I very rarely get to use them. In FS19, I used the 110 on Sandy Bay. Someone's done a convert for FS22, but it's someone who is keeping updates to their mod behind a paywall on Patreon. And no, even though Giants is charging for mods now, we are not going to go that route, I am afraid. So I'm really hoping. I've got the 3200 on installed on Calmston. I'm really hoping that crops up at some point. Or I may use the lease to own mod on there to get that. Yeah, I think this is one of the first times I've used the really big JCB. I can't remember using it on FS19. Don't even think on... Might have had one on Charwell, I think. I might have had a 4200 on Charwell as well. But I don't think I've ever used the really big JCB. And to be honest, when I was buying this one, I didn't remember that it was the big JCB. I just saw it was a JCB and it was a good price. Which meant it was fast, and I was really hating that case for karting. Oh, have we got headland mode on? That might be it. Headland mode, yes. Off. There we go. I'm paying attention enough that I don't need the game to stop for me. Not used that feature, actually, in any of my time of using guidance steering, because I did used to use it a lot on FS19 at first, until I found out with BCA GPS. But yeah, I never used the headland feature. I guess it's really useful if you've got monstrous fields and you're doing other stuff whilst you're harvesting, and having it stop automatically might be useful. You know, if you're sat in the combine doing an ollie blogs and editing your video on your phone. Not that I can edit these videos on my phone. Then maybe it's useful, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it would keep going if I got out. No. What's Kartek up to? He is finishing off his planting by the looks of it as well. So you've only got a few passes left to get done. Because we've got 2 days for this to grow, we could, if we need to, mow the grass again. And we could actually buy more land and do a mega silage session. Rather than replanting the oat field over there, we could do that if we aren't there. I think that sounds like a jolly sensible idea. We could buy plot 19 as well and mow both of those, and that would be an insane amount of money. What did we get from selling bales? Yeah. That'd be enough on its own. Almost. Could actually do that next game day. I think that's almost ready to cut again. Yeah. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we will actually, we've got a big enough tractor now, we could just lease some decent mowers. And yes, I know I'm driving in my crop. We have crop destruction turned off. This is a series about generating cash, not about realism. Wondering if we might want 2 cotton harvesters. This is a lot. This is a lot of cotton. Yeah, this is a lot of cotton. That's a lot of soybeans. That's more soybeans. It looks like more soybeans. I guess it's pretty much 2 entire plots of land, whereas we've got oats in one of them. But his money's gone up a bit, I think. But we are a bit ahead, so should be okay. Guessing 2 more rows, maybe 3. I haven't done cotton since I did Stone Valley. I don't know if you were around when I did the series I did on Stone Valley in FS19, and I think I used about 6 cotton harvesters because I harvested some of the massive fields on the FS19 version of Stone Valley. In fact, I think I did about 3 of them. But yeah, I think I had 6 cotton harvesters running at one point, all on workers because I was just trying to keep up with carting. And yeah, they were much bigger fields than this is, but definitely going to be using a worker. But I'm really toying with the idea of 2. Someone's setting up their GPS, the big floating 8. He finished feeding. Yes, he has. So he's just getting some fertilizer spread, and then I think we will probably be calling it a day and progressing ahead, and we can get into harvesting those oats, I guess, and fertilizing the cotton. I am just going to finish this last few rows up, and I will be back with you. So we have a last little strip of shame, or just the field dimensions didn't work out, and then I'm going to have a bit of a tidy up around the farm. So we don't need the plough anymore. That was a bit of a waste of money to lease it, but at the time I didn't realise quite how much money we were going to make from the silage and the soybeans. Yeah, we'll get everything back over to the yard, get everything put away, and wait for the oats to be ready to harvest. That does mean baling straw. I might see if I can convince Kartek to help with that. He only has fertilising to do tomorrow, I believe, because his entire farm is now that big soybean crop. Which is pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. I'm kind of surprised one of us didn't just go all in like that before. Just go, right, we're just doing all soybeans across as much land as we own. I think there's been a little bit in the kind of, as we eased into the series, trying to do things almost like a normal series and trying to, you know, keep it interesting and diverse crops and stuff. And then we both got to the point where it's like, nope, we just need the most profitable crops. And I mean, oats, I guess, is a nod to trying to keep it slightly varied. And we've got the combine repaired there, poised, ready, and I did the sugar beets as well, I guess. And really I did those because they are a very profitable crop again. Most of my my crop planting decisions have so far been based on the spreadsheet that I did for the most profitable crops, and if I remember, I'll stick a card for that up in the corner. And so yeah, I've been using that spreadsheet pretty much to make my decisions on which crops to plant. And besides maize silage, cotton is one of the most profitable. I think sugarcane is above it, but there's no way I was doing sugarcane. And the problem is, if I did maize silage, we'd have to ferment it, so I'd have to buy a bunker, and I'd have to get it out of the bunker and sell it. So that would have meant buying another auger, and without things like Courseplay and Auto Drive to help with that job, doing sugar beet and then cotton seemed like the best option. Yeah, we're going to need the fert spreader again. We actually have fertilizer up at the store, I believe. We don't need to use that bloody case again. We can use the Massey. So I think I have 2 bags up there from when I accidentally brought fertilizer last time instead of seed. One of my men. Wow, he's shifting. That's the JCB. Of course he's fast. Definitely need to get one of those on other series. Colmston would be definitely useful. I don't think I need another tractor of that style on Greenlands. Either he is ignoring me or he's forgetting his push-to-talk button.
It is rather nifty, isn't it? Nippy, should I say.
I've never seen it going at full speed like that across the map.
Does it look good? Let me just stick cruise control on and have a look.
Seriously fast.
That's rapid, isn't it? I was saying, I've only just realised we've got the disabled speed limiter mod in.
That's why you're going so fast. You're basically cheating.
Well, it's not, is it, really? Because we've got a cheaty plough. It's just remembering to stop at the end for the river. Oh, no, oops.
See, if I'd realised that, I wouldn't have returned my cheaty plough. I'd have just ploughed that field in at 45 miles an hour.
I'd forgot we'd got it, you know. I didn't even think we'd put it in.
I feel ripped off.
I feel like, I feel a bit of a mug for not realising sooner.
Yeah. We do have it installed, don't we?
I know. I can't think when we decided to put that in.
No.
Or why.
No. And why we haven't been using it.
Yeah, exactly. Because we're not cheating. That's why.
That feels like a combined ID10T error.
It is definitely an ID10T error. Yeah. Yes.
I am ever so slightly ashamed that I've done all that work, not realising that I could have been doing it at full speed.
I'm annoyed as well, because with the Deutz, alright, we wouldn't have, I don't think you'd have got 39 mile an hour, but
no, but
I could have been going significantly quicker.
But combining at 20 miles an hour would have been a lot better.
Yeah.
And seeding at 40 miles an hour would have been fun.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I just don't know why. I just tried it. I was like, oh no.
I had assumed that you were just racing across the map to get back to the other end to do that little strip.
No.
Not that you were actually fertilising at that speed.
Yeah. Oh. I clocked where you left.
I'll try and highlight it on the video, and you can just see just how stupidly fast it looks like you're going.
Yeah, that'd be good. I did take a look in the map, but yeah, I was having to concentrate on.
Just like this yellow blur going across the screen.
I clocked earlier where you left your monster truck, by the way.
Yeah, I think I might have had a beer or two last night.
Just left it where you parked up. It's very sensible.
Yeah.
Don't drink and drive. Yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely.
I'm pretty much done for today, because you didn't tell me that I could cheaty plough my way into having an entire new field. I've even half-tidied my farm up.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Blimey, you must be feeling unwell. Yeah, I think I pretty much done as well. Need to fertilise again in the morning, but...
Yep. Should we see where we are?
We're on Western Wilds.
Thank you. I appreciate that, and I believe I'm on plot 16.
You are indeed.
Yes, thank you.
Has Mr. CDP bought your plot yet as well?
I think so. Hasn't he brought like most of the map?
Yeah, he's got a mega field, hasn't he, over your side?
He has. I wonder where he stole that name from.
I can't remember what he's got in my plots, but yeah, I was like, oh, that's my bit. That's my bit.
I am a way behind watching him. I think the last one I watched, he was getting ready to harvest the mega field.
Oh, okay. I haven't watched that one yet either. I think I'm a couple behind, but yeah.
Doing something that size without Courseplay just sounds a bit crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have harvested my mega field, but I used Courseplay and Auto Drive, and it still took 5 hours. That video will be out probably Tuesday.
Okay, cool. Are we? Looks like we're about to set up for a screenshot here.
I think I used it in the last one, but I just thought
I did as well.
And I've grabbed one for this one as well. But I thought it was the quickest way to get over here. So
looks like we're about to have a race.
That's very tempting.
Oh, you know what? As well, I'm not recording. I'm such an idiot.
Oh, I am.
Good. So if you're watching Disturbed's version of this video, then yeah.
There's 9 minutes of us chatting about this man cheating blatantly and using the real speed mod.
Yes.
And fertilizing at 45 miles an hour.
I can't believe I didn't record that. So annoyed.
Should we do a little bit of off-camera mathsiness and let people know where we are?
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
I'll stop.
We don't need to do quick maths on camera, do we?
Oh no. You do not do live maths.
Right, we'll be back in a moment. Fast, hasn't it? Because we're not very good at maths.
We're not, and your Excel skills really aren't good. So It's got a bit dark. So we've pulled the tractors over and put the lights on. And
yeah.
Seeing as you've been spreadsheet driving, would you like to do the honours, sir?
Yeah, I suppose. So, I've got 904,664 pounds,
close.
euros, dollars. You've got 1,136,197 pounds, euros, dollars. So, well done, mate.
Thank you. It was. I don't think either of us actually thought we were that close.
No.
Which is kind of scary, given that we're both engineers and didn't work out that when you've got nearly 700 grand in the bank and then land and tractors, that it might add up to $1 million.
Yeah. Yeah, it was close. I think we talked about, didn't we? The difference was, what did you do? I did.
I think it was
canola, didn't I? And you did some soybeans or something.
Yeah, and then the sugar beet, I think.
Yeah.
And yes. I have got the fireworks going in the background.
Have you? Oh yeah. Yes. Have you put the fireworks up?
Yeah.
That was it, wasn't it?
So we've got crate of beer, and you're going to drown your sorrows.
Yeah.
And I think then we probably need to move on to some sort of new project.
We do, yes. Yes. Oh, more fireworks.
More fireworks. Let me turn the fireworks off. So yeah, we will be back in. I don't know if we're going to have a week off.
Yeah, I don't know actually.
But we will be back with something new and something different. And this has been a lot of fun.
It has been a lot of fun indeed. Yeah.
I'm slightly disappointed that it didn't come down to the race of soybeans versus cotton.
Yeah, and me. I was.
I think that would have been a lot of fun as keeping
Yeah.
tabs on each other as you race trailerfuls of soybeans over to the sell point, and I try and throw cotton bales into the pallet selling point and don't understand why it doesn't work.
Yeah. That broken link between the chair and the keyboard.
Yeah, it's happened a few times.
It has. It's happened today as well, hasn't it? So
maybe. But yeah, it's been good.
Well, it has been good, mate. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, on to the next one.
Yes, we will catch you next time somewhere new.
We will indeed.
Bye for now.
Take care, everyone.